Live. I hope we're all well, and here we are again with some more painting and chat. And so this is one I started yesterday on a live and got chatting to quite a lot of people, a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new followers, which is really lovely. Lovely to chat to so many good people. Yesterday, I think there was like 14 new subscribers yesterday, so that was really good just from the live, and just connecting to new people. And you know, these lives, they're a really great way to just connect authentically, one-on-one, you know, and just chat, just talk. It's just a great way to just be. So if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give the video, this live, a thumbs up. And also hit the little bell next to subscribe, because then you get notified when I am going to go live. So if you enjoy the chats and enjoy talking about whatever we talk about, and it really does vary. It varies from live to live. Sometimes we just talk whatever comes up. Other times we talk a lot more spiritual stuff about meditation and developing practices and things. And then sometimes we don't say anything because not a lot of people come on. It really is random. It's luck of the draw. And it is what it is. So, yeah. So if you want to be part of that, if that sounds like fun to you, then hit that button. Come and say hello. Hello, Angie Mendoza in New Zealand. Hello, how are you? Welcome. And I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day over there in New Zealand. It must be, what time is it in New Zealand now? What time is it? Must be what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it about 5, 6 a.m. there in New Zealand? What am I doing? I am painting. So this is what I started yesterday. So it's a metallic painting that I'm on with. It's a rose. So the one before that was this one, which is this rose, which has been bought. It's sold. I'm just waiting to finish that off and send that off next week. But this is for my parents' friends who are going to have a golden wedding. So my mother didn't know what to get them. So she said, would I like to try and do a rose, a gold rose? So that's what I'm attempting. And I'm not one really for doing like flowers. I don't really paint flowers that much, but I really enjoyed doing that last one. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go and see how it develops. But the one thing I found with metallic paint is it is quite thin. It's quite translucent. So I'm going to have to like layer it up quite a bit, just to get a bit of opaqueness to the colour. So yeah, so it's going to take a little bit of time. So, but that's good. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day and all that. So, what are you up to, Angie? What are you doing over there in New Zealand? What did you do yesterday, or whatever time of day it is for you? I can't quite work out. I think it's about maybe 6 a.m. in the morning for you. I'm not sure. But do let us know what you've been up to. And thanks for joining. Thanks for watching and popping on. Preppy Duo. Hey, Preppy Duo. Can you shout me out, please? I can. Preppy Duo. Hello, Preppy Duo. There's a shout out for you. I hope you're well. Is there two of you? If you're a Preppy Duo, does that mean there's two of you? What do you do? Share your channel if you're new here, and I think you are because I don't recognize your name. But if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And also, you know, if you create content, let us know what you do. Let us know what you do. Let us know what you get up to. Jaden, yo, can you play a song? Not currently. No, sorry. Benny, can you say neck hurt? I just did. Neck hurt? No idea. No idea what you're getting at. The Fun Fam, hey from the UK. Hello, Fun Fam in the UK. I'm in the UK too. Whereabouts in the UK, you Fun Fam? Newcastle, oh, you're just up the road from me. You're not far away. Newcastle. It's a lovely city, beautiful city. It's like the London of the North. I prefer it much more than London as well, Newcastle. I hate London. Awful city. You have a bit of a Sandancer accent, the Shields. Yeah, I'm in County Durham actually, so a little bit further south. I was just talking about that today. You know, when people come on and they say, what kind of accent's that? But I never really think that I have an accent. But obviously I do, but you're just used to your own voice really. Yeah, Durham's beautiful. It's a beautiful city, Durham. I love visiting Durham. It's like the cathedral, the castle, the history as well. It's just such a lovely, quaint city with so many lovely, quirky, independent shops, and yeah, there's just a wonderful, magical energy to the place. There really is. Like even just like walking around the market. Yeah, you do, especially to people who are not from the north. Yeah, I know the they just somebody actually, like somebody that I chatted to on my channel ages ago who was over in the States, he thought I was Scottish. I was like, what? I didn't think it was. I didn't. And then when I listen to someone from Scotland, I'm just like, what the hell are they saying? Phil Dog, yo. Got engaged in the cathedral. It would cost too much to get married there. Over 500,000. Jesus. Don't say that in the cathedral though. Jesus Christ. 500,000. Crikey. The thing about these places, like all these historical sites, and they're all like charities and whatever, and they're supported by local donations, but if you want to do anything in them, you pay through the nose. Free guy, what's up, man? I'm just chatting, just painting, just seeing who's popping on and making a bit of convo with whoever, any sensible people. So you sometimes get the odd not very sensible person that likes to try and be funny, but yeah, the majority of the people that come in here that I chat to are really lovely, and a lot of the lives I've done lately, there's been some really wonderful people that I've chatted to that have really opened up, and talked about like the lives and what's going on and things that they have difficulty with or whatever. When I stream, just 3 or 5 people come. Yes, that's well. I mean, there's only 3 people in now. I mean, yesterday, with it being Sunday, I think a lot of people don't really do much on a Sunday, I suppose. So I had about between 15 and 20 on. So it was really good. There was like loads and loads of banter and people chatting and what have you, and interacting with each other, and it was really good. It just varies as well. It depends on the time of day. This time of day usually gets quite busy because obviously, especially if I'm in the UK, everybody's finished work and they're kind of like just, well, what do you do between finishing work and going to bed? You have your tea and maybe flick through YouTube or flick through TikTok or whatever and see who's about and see what's going on. Milk for a snack. Hello, Alex. Welcome back. Lillian Ekmez. Hey, greetings from Austria. Welcome, Austria. I've given a like now, but please say my name. Tristan Wilhelmsen has given me a like, so thank you, Tristan Wilhelmsen. Hey, is that on your back? So that is the Om symbol, yeah. That is on the door, the Om symbol. Thank you, Tristan. Lillian, is it the same time in the UK? We have now 8 p.m. No, it is 7:05 here in the UK now. So you are an hour ahead. Which is about the same for France, I think. I think France is about an hour ahead as well, I think. Roughly. There or thereabouts. Michael Charest, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Yeah, we get a lot of that. Do I live in the USA? No, I live in England, in the UK. Yes, Lillian, you are 1 hour in the future, so if anything's about to happen, let us know. Jordan Chisholm, why do you hate Indians? I don't hate Indians. Alex, okay, Ian, gotta ask straight out, have you or someone you know gone through a segment where you wish to rid most of your possessions? Yeah, I think it's just part of trying to live more simplistically, so you don't have as much baggage, really. It's just a part of kind of like your evolution, really. Yeah, it's something that I mean, obviously I've got stuff and I've got bits, but people tend to have like way more than they actually need, and usually when you're going through certain things or you're evolving spiritually or whatever, you do want to you only need what you need. You don't need any extra, you don't need any more. You don't need like the flashy things, the this, the that, the other, whatever. And you're more kind of like humble within yourself, and you just want to just have what you need to survive. Just a bit of food, bit of this, bit of that, your own, just your pleasures that help you get by. So like doing art, doing this, doing whatever creativity helps you. Yeah, just living a more simple, basic life is, I think that's the future for a lot of people. It's the way to go. There's not as much stress with that as well. Bazaku, my dear, make the Hindu cultural art can find on Google. Yeah, you can find many symbols on Google now. How old are you? I'm 45, Tristan. Hello, hi. Hey, dispassionate observer. Is Charlie Kirk really dead, or was it a hoax? Well, there's a lot of speculation about that, isn't there? I think he is. I think what's happened has actually happened, which is very, very sad. Airheads, what are you painting? I'm painting this currently in metallic paint onto a black primed canvas. Hi says hi. Milk for a snack, right? Like it is a usual part of many people's path. It just feels jarring to me, who had 10 cars at 1.2 houses and loads of stuff. None of it flashy, but just excessive paring down now. Yeah, it's just, I think it's just part of the process. You start to understand what really is important in life, and having multiple things isn't a necessity. It's not what you need. You become more simplistic and more at ease with just having less stuff. The more stuff that you have, it doesn't mean that you're any happier or any better off. It just means that you're looking for external things to try and bring some sort of happiness or meaning. And as we all know, there is no happiness in having loads of stuff, because it's fleeting. It only happens, you only get something out. You may get a little bit of a couple of weeks of pleasure out of a new car, and then before you know it, it's just like, oh well, it's just something on four wheels that takes me from A to B. That's the way I look at them. I just use them as a means. I don't use them as a sort of a status symbol or some sort of egoic trap. Tristan, have you any kids? No. Airheads, wow, metallic's tough, tends to get a little muddy under painting. Is best when using metallic. Yeah, I'm layering it up bit by bit. It's quite translucent, the paint, so I'm building it up bit by bit. JRR, may I ask you a question? You can if you like. Airheads, custom paintbrush, airbrush, custom airheads, custom airbrush. Because I am. Milk for a snack. Yep, I asked myself if I'd rather have everything I had or nothing. I like nothing, but clearly I am keeping some stuff. Like music making stuff and some sentimentals, books. Yeah. If it has meaning, then, you know, and if you use it and you get something out of it, then keep it. But if it's a bit like that Swedish death cleaning, you know, where if you haven't used something for something like 3 months or whatever, you just get rid of it, because then all that's going to happen is it just accrues and accrues and accrues, and then it's left for somebody else to deal with. So that's why they call it the Swedish death cleaning, because then other people aren't having to deal with all your stuff you've kind of amalgamated over your lifetime or years or whatever it might be. So I've just had to delete JRR because he's just been an absolute tosser. Hi Marina, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am here. I just didn't want to sound like I know it all. I just have tons of experience with different types of paint. I know that metallic is one that really people want to use but have a hard time with. Yeah, it's the first time I've used metallic paint in this way. I've used it when, like, on models and things in the past, when I used to make different models when I was younger. But this is the first time I've used metallic paint on a canvas. But yeah, luckily it's acrylic, so it's quite thick. So it's pretty good. But like I say, I'm just trying to layer it up bit by bit. Alex, yep, I think the reason I am still hung up on it is how much identity I put into these items, to the point where I was nearly like, okay, but who are you then? And that is what I'm finding out. Yeah. I think you go through that kind of like in waves. I tend to like sort of have waves of that, usually at 2 times of the year. Usually it's springtime when you're doing like sort of like your normal generic spring clean. So you go through this point of sort of like sorting stuff out and thinking, okay, why am I hanging on to that? What do I need it for? Have I used it? No. Right, okay, let's get rid of it. And then I tend to do the same around about now. Well, I haven't actually done any at the minute, but I've been doing a bit of decorating instead. But yeah, you tend to find that at like equinoxes and things are really good, like portal events, to release things and to allow things in. So as you release stuff and as you let stuff go, you allow more. You allow more in energetically. And it's really interesting how it works. Like when you see it happen and you observe it, you're like, oh, like it's really bizarre. You're welcome, Marina, you're welcome. It's always lovely to have the regulars on and chatting who I actually know. And every now and again you get the odd lunatic in that you have to kick out like I just did before. But hey ho, it is what it is. I've basically been getting screamed at by the universe to make music and learn to paint. There you go. I feel like I am in the go phase where the caterpillar decomposes in the cocoon before transforming. It's an interesting way of putting it. So if you're in that go phase, then obviously you've done your metamorphosis and you're now ready to kind of like spread your wings and try something new. Is that what you're meaning? Airheads, do you plan to do a clear coat over the top? That will definitely bring back the sheen. Yes, I will. I always put like a varnish over the top. And it's interesting, isn't it, how the varnish really makes the colour zing even more. Even when it's not like metallic, it's just like the normal paint. But when you put the varnish over the top, it really does brings it out. You're like, wow. AK, I don't know. Hi. Thanks for joining. If you're new here, then I'll tell you a little bit about who I am. So I'm in the UK, I'm in the northeast of England. I am a Reiki master practitioner, teacher. I also teach meditation. And I got into meditation and Reiki through my own mental health journey, through depression, anxiety and panic attacks and all that sort of wonderful stuff. But it really put me on this journey. And after I'd learned Reiki level 1, that's when I started the YouTube channel. So around about 2019, 2020, I started the YouTube channel. So a lot of the channel is based around Reiki, mindfulness, spirituality, spiritual living, and sort of like, I suppose, development stuff, spiritual developmental, that sort of stuff. Yeah, but now I also do hypnotherapy, I do EFT, emotional freedom technique. I also practice Indian head massage. I'm also a personal trainer. So it brings everything into like kind of like the whole connection. The whole mind, body, spirit thing. You know, I had this conversation yesterday about that, which was very interesting. Very interesting with a lot of people that kind of like resonated with it. Marina, what are you making? Can we see it? You can. I'm just on with a metallic rose, gold rose. What's everybody been up to today? What's your days been like, or wherever you are in the world, you might just be getting up. Good evening, Sonia. Welcome back. It allows light refraction to hit small areas, recessed in the textures of the canvas. Oh, you're full of wonderful words. Do you gesso your canvases beforehand? They tend to be already primed. They're like triple coated, the ones I get. So I don't gesso them again. But these canvases are very smooth. Sometimes the white ones, the white primed canvases, aren't as smooth as these black ones. So these are really nice and smooth, these black canvases. How's your day been, Sonia? Marina. That is beautiful. I make abstract painting, taking colours out of mode and paint without thinking, letting my hand guide me. Oh, a bit like channeled art. That's a little bit like what I do. I made a tree with gold apples and a beautiful goddess. Found out she was Idun. Would be interested in hypnotherapy to resolve procrastination issues as well as ADHD. It would be very, very useful for that, to find out the source of it. It's something I could do with myself, to be fair, and work on my procrastination. But it's weird, isn't it? Like, it's one of them things that like, once you do it and you get round to it, you get the results, and you just think to yourself, well, just bloody get on with it and just do it. But there's a part of you that's always kind of like, but what if? I paint with words using poetry. I want to learn to paint for many reasons, the most succinct being to try to share some of the scenes I see in my head. See, again, that would be really good, kind of like channeled spirit art. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's a show on Netflix, and it's called Surviving Death. And it's kind of like, it's about like near-death experiences, past life regressions, and mediumship and psychics and all that sort of stuff, which I'm really interested in, and healing and stuff like that, and spirituality. But there's a bit where they do the past life regression bit, and one of the guys that comes back, he starts painting all the things that he was seeing and all the colours that he was experiencing while he was on the other side, while he was like energy consciousness rather than being the physical. So it's really interesting. I really enjoyed listening to what he was saying. Usman Parvez, since you don't know me yet, let me introduce myself. My name is Aliza, but you can call me Ali. Hello, Ali. Sonia, I've done nothing but had loads to do. Couldn't get my head round doing anything. We all get like that, don't we, sometimes? So you felt like you were channeling. Me, I've been quite busy today. I've been doing a bit of paint work in the bathroom just to try and freshen it up. I'm going to do the walls and the ceiling tomorrow, all being well. I've got a client tomorrow. And then Then I've got the rest of the day free. And then Wednesday I've got clients. Thursday I'm doing prep work for the Reiki 1 course Friday and Saturday. And then obviously I'm doing the Reiki 1 course on Friday and Saturday. Sunday I've got the mental health walk in the park in town. And then we're back to Monday again. So it's going to be a quick week this week. She's one of the Norse goddesses. She gives the apples of life. All right, okay. I just love trying to reinforce the delayed gratification aspect of art. The internet does some damage to that process, of course. Yeah, of course. I always channel even when I read tarot. Spirit comes through me. Art breathes best when suffocated. If you have limitations or deadlines, they can help art immensely. See, I don't like to have deadlines. I like to just allow things to flow as they need to flow naturally. Because then I start to feel a bit forced and a bit pressured, and that kind of like instills more like pressure on me then, and I'll just think, oh no, I'm running out of time. So yeah, I try not to over pressurize myself with it or create too much pressure. Yeah, I just tend to get overwhelmed starting too many projects at one time and then unfortunately not finishing. I've got several now that are waiting. Yeah, you just gotta stage yourself. You just gotta stagger yourself. You might be actually, it might be actually quite beneficial for you to learn meditation actually, just to like really center and ground yourself a little bit. Just ground your energy, ground your mind, ground your mental processes a little bit. So then things become a little bit clearer, get a bit more clarity. And that's what I use. It's a daily process for me really, where I pretty much always every day have to find time. I try to do it in the morning, so I try to meditate at the same time every single day if I can. Obviously things sometimes get in the way, but I try to. And then that way it creates routine, it creates regularity, it keeps stability in the mind, it keeps stability in just like your way of being. So it's a really good way to just calm all that down. Because it's all like fight flight responses that are going on. Keep mentioning the mental health walk to Craig, trying to get him to go. Yeah, I mean, it's we don't really, to be honest with you, we don't talk about anything specific to do with mental health. We just, walking is good for mental health, so we just go out and just have a wander and have a chat about whatever. It doesn't have to be anything to do with mental health or wherever people are in their own lives and stuff. Usman, I'm also super interested in art. Good. You got 10 waiting for me. Not just deadlines. Let's say you limit your colours or how many objectives are in the frame, or even what tools you can use. Maybe it's a neurodivergent thing, but when the possibilities are endless, you get overwhelmed. Yeah? Yeah. It makes you wonder, doesn't it, why that sort of stuff comes about. I mean, I never used to be like that. So there's obviously something that takes place at some point in in life where it just creates something. It creates some sort of tension. For me, a lot of it was to do with stress with work, where I worked at the time. A lot of negativity around some of the people that I worked with and some of the members of like management, which were just absolute assholes, basically. So, Airheads, are you still here, Airheads? I know Alex is still here, but Airheads, if you can just give me a yes and just let me know that you're still here. Sonia, is that Dan? I can hear you. Yes, that's Dan in the background trying to keep the dogs quiet, and he's also on the phone as well. Is Airheads still here? Airheads, give us a yes if you're still here. Okay, Sonia, no problem. Thanks for popping in. But catch you soon. Speak to you soon. Let me know if you come into the Reiki Share as well. It would be good to have you there if you want to come along. 5th of October. But just let me know. Drop me a message or whatever. Totally optional. No pressure, of course. I must hop off here soon to move some stuff around. I will wait to see if Airheads is safe. Hee hee. I think Airheads is gone. But it's been good to chat to you again, Alex. And it's good to have a little bit of a catch up with you every now and again when I get on the lives. Is this the best kind of time of day for you? Over in the States? Good Lord, it's funny how some hallways lead to the wrong rooms. Iowa Bodhisattva. I will let you know. I will see how I'm doing after the 4th. No problem. Ahead, speaking of grounding, if I do get overwhelmed or I do have too much on my plate, I tend to get out in the forest, have a walk around, breathe fresh air and stand in the sun, absorb the energy. Absolutely. Great. That's really good. So Airheads is back. Airheads is there. So you'll be pleased to know, Alex, that Airheads is safe and sound. I'm just trying to think of a way to get you two guys together on like a Zoom call with us. It would be interesting just to talk to you, like one-to-one. That's if you want to talk to me one-to-one, of course. I mean, I don't want to force myself upon you. I just think it'd be really interesting to see where and things are going and how we can try and help and work with it. Can I play a song? You can play a song if you want, just I won't be able to hear it. For you, yes, now and 3 hours before now is best, if that makes sense. So like 765, so like 4 p.m. onwards. I'm down for a Zoom in the near future. Yeah, cool. Airheads, if you want to do a Zoom in the near future with me and Alex, if you fancied having a chat and just seeing where you are and if you need any support with anything, whether it's through EFT or hypnotherapy or anything like that. I said I'm not gonna force myself on anyone, but sometimes it's just nice to just find out where people are at in a more kind of private setting rather than just on a YouTube live. Little green wavy thing, Airheads, I love that. It's like a little alien thing. Can I do a Reiki healing through here? Yeah, I can do Reiki healing through here. Through a live. Or I could guide you in a meditation if you wanted to. I'll do like a Reiki meditation. I did like a live meditation, I think it was about a week ago or so, when there was like loads of like weird stuff happening around the world, and so I was like, you know what, let's raise the collective vibration a little bit. It was getting a little bit heavy out there, so I decided to do like a live meditation. It was really powerful actually. I really enjoyed it. So go and check that out if you like. If you want to join a meditation, then go and have a look at that one as well. That would be wonderful. Right, okie dokie. Let's have a shufty where we're at with that. So that's where we're up to so far. I've got a bit more on the green, so you can see it's a little bit more deeper in colour. So it's getting there slowly. I'm just going to pop that over there to dry a little bit. Yes, definitely, airheads, definitely. So should we do that again? Should we do another raising of the vibrations meditation? Do you fancy doing that? Joining me in a collective meditation, so we can raise our own vibration and we can send healing to the world as well. You want to do something like that? Give me some love hearts if you want to do something like that. Give me some loves. If everybody wants to do a meditation, and healing meditation, wants to just explore meditation slightly, or maybe we can talk about it a little bit afterwards, then give us some love hearts. Bang the love hearts button on the emoji thing, and we'll get into a meditation. All right. I've got some love hearts there, so good. Right. So, just get yourself into a nice, comfortable place. You can be sat down, you can be laid down, whatever's comfortable for you. And once you're in that space and place within your body, just begin by just closing down the eyes. And just be aware as you close down the eyes, you take your awareness away from your external world and send that awareness to your internal world. And as you send your awareness internally, bring that awareness to your breathing. Be aware of your breath. And as you breathe in and as you breathe out, just be aware of where you breathe into your body. And by this, I mean, can you feel your belly rise and fall as you breathe? Or are you breathing more into the chest? Try to bring your awareness into your belly and breathe into your stomach and feel it rise and fall as you continue to breathe. And if you need to, just place a hand on the belly and just be aware as you breathe, the hand rising and falling with each inhale and exhale. And try to keep that rhythm of breathing, that natural breath, allowing the belly to rise and fall naturally. Nothing forced, just being in the here and now. And just for a few cycles, just follow that breath. Be with the breath and allow your awareness to go deeper with the breath. Be aware of the cool air that enters the nose, the warmer air that leaves the nose. And as you continue to breathe now and breathing into the belly, I just want you to become aware or imagine a bright, powerful colour growing and building in the centre of your being, in the space that you feel your soul is housed. And this can be anywhere. Just breathe and just be aware of that colour. Be aware of that energy becoming more powerful, becoming brighter. With each breath in, that colour, that light becomes brighter. And with each breath out, you relax deeper and deeper, moving further away from the conscious mind and more into a deeply relaxed state within the mind and body. And just breathe and imagine and see this light becoming brighter and expanding through your body, expanding through your whole being, down your legs and out of your feet, down your arms, out of your fingertips, up into the head and out to the top of the head. Your whole being filled with this wonderful, bright, powerful colour, this light, this connection to your energy. And just breathe and visualize that energy becoming brighter and brighter. And the energy now starts to expand out of your physical being and into your aura and filling the room around you. Just imagine that. Just see that. Allow it to happen. And just observe and feel and see how easy it can happen. See how easy you can send your awareness to the various points of the room, into the corners of the room, expanding beyond the room, expanding out across your streets, across your towns, sending your energy with each breath higher and higher into the sky, higher and higher through the roof, into the clouds, and into the vast openness of space, of the universe. And you feel a sense of freedom, feel a sense of lightness, feel a sense of unlimited openness. Just breathe and expand beyond. Keep moving that light further and further out into the universe. And as your light expands out with each breath into the universe, you now expand down into the earth, deep into the center of the planet, spreading your life and your light through the oceans, through the forests, through the countries, through all of the situations that are taking place, and sending love, sending light, sending healing, sending balancing energy to the world from your light, from your center, from the connection to the universe, to the connection of God, Spirit, whatever you want to call it. And that energy that resides within you and is always there, is always present. And I just want you to now just breathe and just hold that space, hold that place, hold that feeling of lightness, hold that feeling of complete expansion and connectedness to everything and everyone. And you feel your vibration, you feel your physical body is lighter. Your energy feels faster. And with this energy and with this light now, I want you to deliver this light to any areas in your life that you want to send healing to, you want to send some support to within your own life, to yourself. And visualize that light now expanding into those areas. It could be within your physical body, your physical health. It could be your mental health, your emotional health. It could be situations, people, places, relationships. Just see that light expanding and visualizing it moving into those areas, bringing a calm, balancing effect, a healing effect, a supportive effect. Just breathe and allow that light to go where it needs to. Allow your subconscious to assist. Just be totally present with that. Totally aware of what you feel. Totally expansive. And also wonderfully connected to every part of your being, every cell. Every muscle. And slowly start to bring that light now back towards your feet from the earth, from where we've delivered and sent healing light to nature, to humanity, to the collective, to Mother Earth. Bring that light back towards your feet, back towards your physical body. And place your awareness in your feet. And slowly and gently start to bring that awareness now back from the universe, back from the heavens, back from that spaciousness. And bring that spaciousness back with you, because you are an aspect of that spaciousness and it is always with you. Bring it back to the crown of the head. Bring that awareness back to that light in the center of your being. Just breathing and keeping that awareness in the feet, in the soles of the feet. And with each breath, just gently pass your awareness up your body from the soles of the feet to the top of your head. Just scanning and clearing your aura, sealing your aura, releasing and removing any negativity with that light from within. With each breath, just pass through your whole body. And once you've passed that awareness through your whole body, and past that awareness through your aura, connect back to that light within, that spaciousness. Just know that it is always there. You are always guided, always protected. And is always accessible. I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and when I reach 5, be able to come back to your room and open your eyes. 1, becoming aware once again of your breathing. 2, becoming aware of the muscles and the place that you sit. 3, becoming aware of the air that is around you. 4, becoming aware of where you are in the room. And 5, just taking your time to just open your eyes when you feel ready and come back to this space, come back to the now. Just give yourself a few moments to just connect back to your body. Back to the now. And let me know how that meditation was for you. Give me some loves if you enjoyed. Give me some love emojis if you enjoyed that meditation. If you felt the benefit from it and you got something from it, you're feeling lighter, you're feeling more at peace, you're feeling more balanced, feeling more openness, more connection, then thank you. Thank you for all the loves. I got some love, so obviously it helped you to connect on that level, so thank you. Thank you, more loves. Thank you very much. Very kind. Hi, Timothy. Welcome. You are new. Milk for a Snap. My last comment is residue from something closed-minded. Someone said, not random. No, I know. I deleted it. Later, Ian and chatters. I got some stuff to do in the physical. No problem, Alex. You take care. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Living Nightmare, hello. I like the portraits you have in the back. Thank you very much. All my artwork, all my paintings. So I'm glad you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for being here on this live today. I'm not going to hang around for too much longer because I've been on for like an hour and 10 minutes and I need to go and walk the dogs. So I hope you're all well. It's been wonderful again to connect to some different people. And if you want to check out any of my, if you want to check out my website, if you want to check out any of my socials, they're always linked below, so you can check them out. You can book any of my therapies through the website as well. And also you can subscribe and follow the YouTube channel, where I do share a lot of stuff on here as well to help you guys in everyday life with the different things that we have to with everything. And yeah, so I'll see you all again soon. Thank you, Marina. Thank you so much for that. Came back with tears in my eyes. The light was so beautiful, surrounding me. Beautiful. Thank you very much. I'm so pleased you enjoyed that. Airheads, thank you. Your dog distracted. Oh, sorry. I know. It's because she wants to go out. distracted, but I will follow and subscribe. Thanks again. Best of luck. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a beautiful day. And hopefully speak to you soon. And yeah, it'd be nice to catch you and Alex on a Zoom call sometime, just so we can have a bit of a one-to-one dialogue and see what's going on. But yeah, head over to my website. You can contact me through the website. There's a contact me page on there. Just let me know who you are and where you're from or what have you, and I'll see you again soon. But thank you everybody that's been here for watching. See you again soon, Marina, and do take care. Much love. Take care. Bye for now. Bye-bye.